stream after 2 months. I'm really excited to gather all that cozy energy again. And as always, I hope you guys can hear me well. And I'm in a different setup, but you can see it pretty much only behind me. There is no sofa and the kitchen, but blank walls right now. But the setup is the same, and I prepared something to now remind us of the new Wonder Box. Today we are setting up our digital bullet journals for July using the July Wonder Box, and I'll be showing you everything about the new Wonder Box, how I use it to set up the month, and I will do a quick flip through. So yeah, I hope you like today's setup, guys. Let me just check once again if everything's fine here. I think so. So, how are you guys? Are you journaling today, or are you just listening to the music, to the playlist, and just hanging out with me here? First live stream in my new space, yeah. And I wish you guys could see what is in front of me and not what is behind me, but yeah, that's not possible right now, at least, because I'm really enjoying looking at the woods in front of me, and it's been a huge meditation to me these days. So yeah, I would love to share a part of that, but I already shared in some of my videos, so at least that. I'm wondering, is it hot today where you are? It's been 30 degrees Celsius here. So yeah, very hot days, and it suits me. It's like, I feel like I was always someone who loved the cold, but after the health issues, now I just can't wait for like 30 degrees because yeah, I feel well when it's that hot. So yeah, first thing, I'm going to light this candle here, and I might turn it off later if it gets too hot. But yeah, I set up the whole desk to match the theme, and I added the cards. So yeah, I think everything matches nicely. Oh, I also wanted to maybe turn this on, because I have, as you can see, another light behind me, but maybe we can do this one too. I think that's pretty. Okay, I think that's nice. Yeah, I love this feeling of lighting the candle after looking at the desk setup without it. So yeah, everything becomes much different, and yeah, it's so pretty because we have a candle here, and yeah, I really like looking at this. Rosie says I will do a journaling spread. Oh, that's so nice. So you're journaling with us. I feel for all of Europeans going through this heat wave. Yeah, I noticed that it's everywhere in Europe right now. I mean, I saw different people posting about it. Oh, Courtney, hi! So I will be using, yeah, I wanted to use Gentle Horizon because, you know, that's my bullet journal. But now that you asked me, I feel like Velvet Garden would match better with this Wonderbox maybe, so maybe I can use Velvet Garden. So this month's Wonderbox is inspired by warm summer nights, a summer night that is going to happen soon here. It's not dark still, but yeah, in a couple of hours. So it's inspired by imagining ourselves on a magical summer night. And when I thought about a magical summer night, the first thing that came to my mind was like going somewhere on some meadow and bringing a telescope and yeah, watching the stars. Or you don't have to bring a telescope, but if we want to be completely in the theme for the Wonderbox, yeah, bringing a telescope. But yeah, basically doing a picnic outside at night, bringing a flashlight, a lantern, and just a couple of cozy things, snacks or something, and just watching the stars. And yeah, I think that's like the most dreamy thing that you can do on a warm summer night. So I instantly wanted to do a theme like that. And I've been wanting to do a night theme for a long time, but the problem is it's pretty difficult to make. You have to create like night in digital form, and especially if you are working with nature and trying to create digital items and digital theme that is related to nature and nature at night, is pretty difficult to achieve. But at the end, I feel like it turned better than I expected. So yeah, especially this cover page, I'm really loving it because we have the light coming from this side, and then here it's darker, and I think it just looks really nice like this. Oh, using the pedal pad on the desk setup, that's also nice. But I could be using just the desk setup and the journal. I haven't really planned anything. I usually don't, so we'll see. When I start, I will just decide. Hello Lori, nice to see you. And nice to see you all. Hello Paula, Jenny, and Nikki, Julia, hello. Rachel. I know that we haven't had a live for a long time, so probably so many of you haven't seen the announcements, and that's how it usually goes. But yeah, I'm glad that you all guys could make it at least. Oh no, Nyota dropped her star. Let's bring it back. For some reason it doesn't want to stand well. It could be because when I was packing, it kind of I don't know what happened with this platform that she has here. Okay, let's move her here to the side. Alright, so this is our cover page of the July Wonderbox, and before that I'm going to show you the stamp that you will be getting for attending the live stream today. So just stay until the end of the live and I will share the link to the stamp. Also, whenever I say this, it reminds me that there will be so many of you watching the replay, so I just wanted to welcome you too. So welcome everyone who's watching the replay, and thank you for joining. Thank you for still watching the video even if you couldn't make it live. So hi, nice to see you too. So we are just adding the freebie stamp that you will be getting for attending this live here in this free book that you can download on my website. So as you can see here on the right, so here, yeah, here, I don't know, it's so strange when I have to show you like that, but yeah, here is the website, and I remember last time I was just showing it from here, even though I had my hands here and I could show you on the screen, but it's so confusing. So you can go to the website and you can scroll to the bottom of the home page and you will find the link for this awards book, and you can collect your stamps with every live stream you attended. So it's pretty nice, and I wanted to create something that will make you feel inspired to journal and to stay on the live stream, because if you stay on the live stream, that will inspire you to journal. So that was my idea for the stamps. So it's always my there's always, like, behind every idea that I have is to make you journal more. So yeah, that was one of these. Oh wait, I have to click on the camera to focus. Now I see that I haven't done that. Right. Did I? It's kind of different. Okay. Now it's focused on the screen, because before this it was just the automatic focus. Hello Anna! And hi Keisha. Does anyone have any fun drinks today? I'm having a fun water drink. Nothing fun from my side. But yeah, you reminded me to take a sip. And I don't have the space on my desk, so I just put it on the ground here. Alright, so I'm going to show you the stamp now. This is our stamp, and it could be one of my favorites in a while. So I really love how it looks. You can see it here. I zoomed in a bit. I think it's really pretty. And I wrote stay curious, look up and inward, because in the promotion posts for this Wonderbox, I usually just wrote how my idea was to imagine ourselves looking at the stars, but while looking up, to also remember to look inward into ourselves and find the answers there. And I feel like just like looking up is very much connected to, like, looking at the stars is very much connected to looking inside. So even when we're looking at the stars, I feel like we're looking kind of at our soul. So yeah, it was an interesting concept for me, so I wanted to also write it here. Oh, popcorn flavored oat milk. I haven't tried that ever, I think. Oh nice, chocolate chip cookies. Alright, so let's add our stamp, and you will be able to add it a little bit later. So this is our little stamp, and it matches the July Wonderbox, and yeah, super nice. And now let's go into July Wonderbox. So this is the first page, and I will be using Noteful to show you the Wonderbox and then to work on the pages. I'm just very used to Noteful now, and yeah, I'm still, of course, experimenting with GoodNotes because I want to be I want to check all the updates and see the new features. But my main app is Noteful now. Alright, so the first page, like one of my favorite pages, and yeah, I just love the scene. It's really pretty, and I really love how the lamp turned out. Yeah, so I imagine this to be like the observation spot in some garden. For example, it could be a garden of the observatory, or just, you know, a random place, a random meadow where we arrived and placed all of these things, and we're doing a little picnic and watching the stars. And so then we have the next page. The next page is the index, and I imagined it to be like inside of the observatory, and there are like so many things in there, and you just like arranged everything that you have: your journal, your sticker book, some pins, and some film strips, your Apple Watch. So yeah, I added so many elements here because I wanted to make it pretty, but I imagined this to be like inside of the observatory, as opposed to the first page that is like in the garden. And I hope that you can see it well on the screen. You guys will let me know, because I might see it differently on this other screen here. So I hope the colors are nice and everything. And yeah, as always, we have like a little explanation here about what the sticker book is about, and then here's the index where you can tap on the words and access different sections of this sticker book. So for those of you who are new here, this is the sticker book, and then I will show you the desk setup that is also included in monthly wonder boxes. So yeah, and here it says, welcome to the observatory, a quiet place to slow down, look up, and record your discoveries. Whether you're observing the stars above or reflecting within on your own thoughts, there's always something worth noticing. I love to introduce you, to the theme, and that's why I just write a couple of sentences here. And then we start getting into the sticker book. First we have the bullet journal setup templates, stickers. You can use these for your cover, and then after that there are realistic stickers. So these are all meant to be used for your cover, but you can also use them for your journaling pages, or even other pages, but it's mainly like something that can be easily used for the cover. Yeah, so I imagined a lot of windows because of the observatory, and then we have the paper overlays, and these ones are really nice because I made them so that you basically don't have to have anything else on the page, and I love that about these month's paper overlays. So once you have these ones on the page, you don't really have to have many other things because they are so full and they are so dark. So yeah, I think they're really nice. I love them all. So there are a couple of them here. Maybe even too many. I just couldn't decide which ones to include. So I also included different colors of one of the paper templates because I really loved this one, and I thought maybe some other colors would fit with some other stickers. So that's why I included these two. And then a simpler one, so you can use this to write on the right or on the left. So I think, and then I also included this bookshelf because I thought what could be inside of an observatory, because this is like the research desk in the observatory, and then I thought like there will be so many books if I imagine it. So I thought it would be nice to add a bookshelf, and I added that too. And then we have some more paper overlays. I started adding so many paper overlays, so I hope you guys love them, but I'm also considering, I'm thinking that I should be more careful about which to include, because I'm starting to include more and more because I'm not sure if you guys use all of the paper templates. You will let me know if you end up using like all of them or just a few. I mean, when I think about it, I personally don't use all of them for a month, in a month, but I love to have options. So yeah, I think no, we like more. Okay. I'm glad that you guys like it, but I don't want to make it too overwhelming, you know. I don't use them all, but I always have a hard time choosing which to use. Yeah, I kind of really love to optimize every product so that you end up using everything, you know. So that's why I'm thinking about all of that, and to make it easy for you to just pick whichever and for everything to fit. Okay, so then we have the monthly template, and I also included different colors because you might be using them, for example this white one, because you might be using them on dark paper overlays, so I think that's also nice. And then we have the weekly ones. There are 2 versions and both of them have different colors like purple, blue and white. And then we have the realistic stickers. First we have the treats, and I wrote moonlit treats because I wanted to make it, you know, more on theme, and I feel like that's how they actually feel like. They're moonlit. And yeah, here basically we have 3 drinks, and I included some other color variations so that you can match them with more stickers, of course. So we have these 3, and then these are the color variations of each. And then we have the blackberry tart, and yeah, I just thought we should have some dark cookie or tart or something, and I created these. I used to feel a little obliged to use the stickers, but now I just pick and choose the ones I like best. Yes, keep them all in the boxes. Even if I can't use all in 1 month, I always come back to the past boxes and love to recombine them with the new boxes. Oh, that's also nice. Yeah, I think whenever I don't use paper overlay, I try to, you know, use it in the next month. So yeah, I'm definitely going to do that with this month because I feel like I haven't used the Wonder Box enough, the June Wonder Box enough. So I'm definitely going to combine it whenever I can, match it with this month. So then we have some little treasures like pins and the key and the watch, yeah, and the crystal. So I wanted to always have little details that you can add to the page, and I started incorporating keys in all of our Wonder Boxes because it somehow represents a symbol for me. I already mentioned this, but it's a symbol of like that creative, imaginative world that I enter when I'm working with the Wonder Boxes. So this is like the key to that world, and that's why I really love adding the keys to my pages, because it just reminds me that I'm entering that like portal, like imaginative portal, creative portal. And then we have the candles. We always need more candles, so that's like easy to explain why they're here. And yeah, I really wanted like a simple candle, so this is going to be the one that I'm going to use a lot. That's what I wanted to say. And then we have the pins here, and then the lamps that are inspired by this theme, and I really love how this one turned out. We incorporated this glow really well, so I'm really proud of that. And yeah, it's the main thing about the lamps is the glow, so I was really thinking how to create this so that it glows, but I really love how this turned out. And then we have these 3, and this is like a simpler one. I love that this one can also be used for every spread and every page in the future. I mean, all of them can, but this is very neutral. And then we have these ones, and this is kind of like a hybrid of the telescope because I wanted it to be, you know, when you're creating a telescope realistic sticker, the telescope is basically on a stand, so it should look blurry once you put it on the desk, but because that wouldn't look that nice, I wanted to build something that will look like a telescope but can be put on the desk. So yeah, this is what we have here, and we have another one too. So basically it is a telescope, but it's not on a stand, you know. And then we have this one, like a little small telescope. And then we have the flowers, and this whole page, the way it looks, I love it so much. And then we have the flashlight here too. So I wanted to think about which flowers to add to the nighttime. And I first thought about the moonflower because it opens only at night. And we have the moonflower here. And then I thought, what else to add? Well, since it's a dreamy theme, then I decided to add just purple flowers, and I really love how they look. So we have these, and binoculars here, and then a lantern here, and then some more of them. And then we also have a moth and a little bug. So yeah, also this page, like the whole page, it's really pretty. And then we have the garden, the stationery, sorry, this was the garden. So we have stationery, we have the journals, the PNG journals, and I included grids on top. So if you're using a darker paper overlay, you can easily just use these white grids to write or to, you know, just draw something using the grid. And then we have some ink and fountain pens and some other pens with moths. These ones are really nice and with the crystal. And then the journal and some little papers. I also wanted to create like stacked papers. I think this looks really nice. And then we have these film strips, a bookmark, a few bookmarks here. And then I also added these trackers that we have in July Wonderbox from last year. So I wanted to, of course, create something new with the new designs. And we have these 4 trackers. I think it was one of my favorite parts from last year's Wonderbox, so that's why I really wanted to create that this month too. So we have the curiosity tracker, the wonder meter, night observation meter, and then stargazing scale. So yeah, you can just use little pins or something else that you have to decide where to put on this scale, on this tracker. So yeah, I love this. It's just a little thing that makes the page inspiring. And then we have a lot of cards. I was, as you can see, very inspired while creating the cards. So we have a lot of them here. And yeah, I mean, this theme really inspired me to do cards, and I just couldn't stop. So yeah, we have like the different quotes, and then some other like widget cards that you can write in. So yeah, it says stay curious a little longer here. And then the sky changes slowly, but it never stays the same. It's just something that resonates. I always love to include something that resonates with me and with the theme. So yeah. And yeah, there is always something new to discover. Isn't it like so amazing that there's basically always something new to discover? Like, we can never run out of it, and yeah, it's just a really nice reminder. So yeah, the cards, and then we have the blank cards, so you can write it yourself, and you can also just write it in your own language if you don't want it to be in English here or something like that. So you can use these cards for whatever you like. And yeah, I started to include these options so you can build it yourself, so without these words here. Then we have some papers, And yeah, these circle papers with the illustrations from this box, and then these ones that can make the page more realistic and, you know, make it feel like a real journal. And that's it for this sticker book. And then we have the desk setup here. All the flowers are so beautiful. We use them over and over again. I feel the same. They're just really, we haven't had these kind of purple flowers, and I really miss those. When I think about it, it's really strange that we still haven't had the flowers like these ones. I was so excited when I saw the moonflower scrolling through the other day. I was like, of course, Irena, why am I saying my name so weird? Of course, Irena thought to do moonflowers for this, yeah, they were necessary, definitely for this theme. The purple flowers are so pretty. I was so happy when I saw the moth pens. Oh yeah, I know that you love the moths. So nice. So now we have the desks here. You can tap on these to access the desk, but you can also just scroll, and what I do, I just go here and see all the thumbnails and then choose my desk. But basically we have these desks like on the cover. So we have the grass ones that are like on nighttime, and then a lot of options actually, but I really love this one the most, probably because it's the easiest to work with. And I also wanted to include here a little different version, like more brightness compared to the first one. And then we have the desk here. So this is the desk on like a research desk somewhere in the observatory. And then we have this one. This is also what I used for the index page, the similar one with like the circle here. And then we have this close-up desk. A lot of options for the desks, and I'm really excited because I feel like they also go really well with the nighttime stickers. So nice. So this is for the index page. Then we have this one that you can experiment with. And then another desk that looks very realistic, so maybe you can play with that too. And then we have these like wallpaper backgrounds with the patterns that match. And then also another one of the desks that you can use to make a unique spread. Then we have these illustration backgrounds that are part of our paper overlays too, so there are a lot to choose from. And I will have to do a wallpaper this month. I haven't done a wallpaper for 3 months, so I really need to do that this month. I mean, I wish to do that. So because these ones are just really pretty when I think about putting them on my iPad. So yeah, I will have to change it this month. Yeah, and these ones here. And then we have the pre-made desks. You can use these to just instantly start journaling. You don't have to decorate anything. You can just use this page and just start writing here. You can place another paper overlay on top, so you don't have to use the dots here, but I included the dots if that's what you prefer. So yeah, a lot of versions here. This is also one of the things that I feel like I started incorporating more and more, so more and more pre-made desk setups. But yeah, you will guys also let me know if you use these pre-made desk setups. So I want to know if we should, if I should include that many. And then this one that can be used for you to just add any kind of journal on top and then start creating, start writing. So it is without the journal, but it's so easy to just paste the journal on top here and just start journaling. You can use, like you can pick the journal yourself without me adding it here, like the paper or the journal. And then, yeah, a couple of those that are blank ones. And then at the end we have the movable template. So if you're new to this is actually the template that you can move all the elements here, as opposed to previous ones where you can't actually move anything, as you can see. But here you can move every element and then build your own, maybe remove this and add something else, or remove the moonflower and add something else here. So yeah, that's what they're for. And now I should just go into the bullet journals. And yeah, I don't know, do I go with Midnight Compass? What about that? Okay, I see that the chat disconnected for a couple of seconds. I hope that everything's okay with the stream. But sometimes not as much as I wish I did. Sometimes I feel like I'm not being creative enough. When I start with so much already done for me, it's a silly thought, I know. Yeah, I know how you feel, because I usually do the same. Like if I just start with it, I'm not enjoying the process of creativity, so I don't use them that much. But I use them for some pages that I just don't want to work on too much. For example, I use them for my 1 line a day pages. So I use the pre-made test setups for my 1 line a day pages, and it was so easy. I just write 1 line a day on top and I start, using the page. So for those things, I think it's great. But when you want to calm yourself down and to just enjoy and be creative, yeah, they're definitely not giving you that relaxation when you're just journaling. I still vote Velvet Garden. Alright, I will do a little poll, guys. I think that would be the best, because I wanted to use Gentle Horizon, and then I thought maybe Midnight Compass, and yeah, thought the Velvet Garden too. So I guess we have to go with the poll here, but I don't see. Oh no. Okay, I need to move to my account. I'm not logged in. Am I now? Yeah. Okay. So, which journal to use? And I will write Night Compass, Gentle Horizon, and Velvet Garden. So we have them here. So if you're not familiar with our journals, so this is the Gentle Horizon, this is Velvet Garden, and this is Midnight Compass here. So I'm just going to start a poll. Oh, it started? Yes. So yeah, I haven't thought about it because I'm using Gentle Horizon and Velvet Garden, and I know that the Midnight Compass was the most popular one actually when we released them, I feel like, at the beginning, and then I think at the end it turned out, both three turned out to be the same popularity. So yeah, I haven't used this one that much, but maybe today. What are you guys saying? Okay, so Velvet Garden and Midnight Compass are close. But it looks so nice now with the setup. The Midnight Compass looks so nice with the setup. And let me see how... Yeah, this one looks too. This one looks nice too. Okay, I will wait 1 more minute. So yeah, and you can still vote if you want to choose the journal. For now it's Velvet Garden, but maybe someone else will vote. Oh, I forgot to ask you guys, is the music okay? Is the volume alright? Should it go up or down? Okay, someone just made it harder because it's 50-50 now. I feel like that happens so much on our streams. We need someone else to vote now. We need someone else, guys. So we have 12 votes, and if you're here in the stream and you want to help us decide, yeah, I remember that you were trying to see how it looks in both of the journals, Courtney. So that's really nice. I feel like because I use the Velvet Garden for my daily journal, then it's easy to me to just use the Gentle Horizon for my bullet journal. But if I had to pick just one, I think it could be Velvet Garden for me too. So Tess says, what are the options again? So yeah, I'm choosing the bullet journal that I'm going to work in today. And the first one is this one, Midnight Compass. And then we have the Gentle Horizon, which is this one. But I just need to go back to the beginning. So this one. And then the third one is Velvet Garden, which is this one. So yeah, and currently Midnight Compass and Velvet Garden have the same amount of votes, so yeah, I'm trying to pick one. Rachel says, I'm here but I cannot see the poll for some reason. Oh, are you on your phone, or maybe you're also not logged in or not? No, you couldn't be writing the chat. I don't know why that could be. Alright, thank you for the vote. Whoever voted, we are going with Midnight Compass. So I will just end the poll here. Thank you guys for helping me to choose. It's really nice because I'm a very indecisive person, so these polls are so great for me because you guys can decide for me. I think it's perfect. If you could help me with all of my journaling sessions, that would be nice. Alright, so we're going with this one, and these are just like test journals for me. I don't use these exact ones as my daily journals, so because I have a lot of the pages that I'm writing in, so I just use a blank version to demonstrate how I would work in the journal, but yeah, in my real journal there are more pages here. So I'm just going to use the Midnight Compass, and we are going into July here. And now I'm going to choose what to do with it. I think I'm going to go with this and not use the setup here. So I'm definitely just going to use this page as the cover. I mean, you guys know that I love experimenting with the setups, but I feel like I'm always more connected to these kind of pages and working in a journal that feels realistic. So I really love to work on the journal like this. So that's what we're doing for the cover page here. Anya says, I'll call my parents, I'm back soon, have fun. Okay, hope you come back to get the stamp, but you can also get it with the replay, so no worries. Thank you for joining us. So alright, let's start with the July, and we will be using the July Wonderbox here. So I have it here. And yeah, the first thing is I'm going to use paper overlays. So now I need to pick one, and I think I already know which one I want. So it's either this one or this one here. Because of the moon, I really want to incorporate the moon. And we also have this one, but I already used a similar one, this one, for the page that I shared in our Facebook group. So I thought maybe a different one. So I guess I think I'm going to go with this one. And now I don't have the layers here, of course, so I'm just going to add 4 layers. Yeah, this one is going to be the background though, so and then the tabs, it's the easiest for me to do it like this. So the tabs, and then stickers or paper overlay, and then stickers and text. This is basically the easiest way for me to use. And then I also sometimes add stickers too. Like stickers 1, stickers 2, and that's all that I use, because then when I'm using stickers 2, which I'm going to put here, I can place the blurred elements there. But yeah, this is usually similar to my setup, so I'm just going to do it quickly like this. Now I'm going to go into paper overlay and just paste it here. Yeah, as you can see, it's already so nice. You don't have to decorate too much. And I love that. I love when I can quickly create a beautiful page, even though I love to add more elements, but at the very beginning of starting the journaling page, I already have something beautiful to work with, and then I get more and more inspired to add beautiful elements. So that's what I love about the paper overlays, because they give me a nice base to just be creative afterwards. So that's really nice. Let me just turn up the music on my headphones a bit. because I'm going to try and focus on creating the spread now. And I love having this playlist. It's really nice. I wanted to do like a dreamy nighttime playlist, and I feel like some of the tracks really match well with the Wonderbox, if not all. But there are some, experimental tracks that I love to add, so maybe not all of them, but I think it's pretty nice. So, okay, I'm going to go with this one. Also, this sticker is this big because the shadow is very big, so it goes until here, but you can crop it a bit so that if it's not visible, if you're doing it on the darker surface. So I wanted it to be like I have another notebook here on top of this one. And I would love to add the grid here, so I'm excited about that. And I haven't changed the layer now, so stickers 1. And then I'm going to go back to the overlay. So yeah. I think I'm just going to go with the grid here. And now it's behind this because I moved it to stickers 1. So like this, maybe even bigger. I'm not sure if I like it that much bigger. Okay, I'll go with this. So then I really want to add the moonflower, and these two are actually a bit different. So the brightness is a bit different. This one is brighter and this one is darker. This one is brighter, this one is darker. So when you're creating on your desk setups, you can actually use the one that fits better. So that's why I included 2 of these versions. Oh, hello Amrita, how are you? I'm just going to place this on the side. I thought maybe to put it here on top, but yeah. And a really nice thing with the paper overlays is that you can actually go here to style, and then you can lower the opacity here in Noteful. So whenever you need like the grid to be a little bit lighter, so the opacity to be like this, for example, you can go to style and just change that. But if you want it to be very visible, very bright, you can go with 100%, but maybe we can go with 83 or something, so like this. Yeah, I don't really need much here because I don't really need much guidance here because I'm not going to write. It's not going to be my journaling session here, but maybe for, you know, like just the look for the cover page. But for my journaling sessions, yeah, I'm definitely going to use it. And I will definitely lower the opacity for my journaling sessions, but for this one, I just wanted to, you know, have that kind of grid aesthetic here, so that's why I'm adding it. And I wanted to add the crystal here. So for example, and I feel like I need to move everything back to the stickers. But this one is not, I don't want it there, actually. Yeah, I think that's it. Let's go back to stickers 1. And let's go into the sticker book. So I want to add one of the candles, but let's see which one. I feel like, let's try this one. Now when I think about it, I think it will fit really nicely to cover the moon, but do I want to cover it? Yeah, I think so. I'm just going to do it like this because I just love how it looks, honestly. I already have a lot of elements, a lot of circles, so we don't have to have this circle here. I'm good. I hope you're back to journaling. Hope you're back to digital journaling and you started building your pages again. Julia says that opacity tool is probably my favorite one in Noteful. Yeah, it was something we were really missing in GoodNotes. I feel like it's so useful because usually before you have to go into Procreate to do it, but yeah, I use it a lot too. So not only for the grids, but for paper overlays too. I love to use it to just lower the opacity of the paper overlay because sometimes I don't want it to be too dark. And yeah, you can just go here to style and you can do it like this. But I feel for these ones in particular, it doesn't look that good when it's lowered, so this looks the best in my opinion. And now let's add a few more things. I'm going to add one of the cards that's, can't forget about that. So let's go with this one. So what captures your attention shapes your days, which is so true. And nowadays it's so easy to see what captures your attention, by the way, because we are using social media so much and now the algorithms are so personalized. So whatever you see on your field, whatever you see on your feed, that's who you are. Like basically they're so personalized that now, you just, if you want to see who someone is, you can just take their phone and, look at their Instagram Explore page basically, and you will see like so many parts of their personality. I think it's kind of crazy, to be honest. But yeah, this just reminded me like that you can see what is shaping your days and where your attention goes nowadays with social media. My office chair delivered today, just now assembled and back to digital journaling. Nice. And the flip tool, yeah, that's also really great. If I want to use a flower or something on the non-dominant side, yeah, that's also really great. And yeah, before I used to include different versions of it, and even sometimes now I include like flipped stickers because not everyone is using Noteful. Some of you are using GoodNotes, so yeah, I want you to have the option. So sometimes I still include different opacities and like flipped versions, but yeah, it's so nice that we have that option. I have separate Instagrams for everything, so can't really judge by one. Oh, that's also a nice idea to do, yeah. So a stranger would see a bunch of journaling, gaming, and twin mom jokes. Well, it's really nice, but I think there are different layers of the algorithm. They're like the main things, like you said, like journaling, gaming, and twin mom jokes. And then there are some other things that are just occasionally popping up that also show your personality. Where did the grid come from? So it is here in the sticker book once you go into stationery, so here, and then here it is, as you can see. I just placed it on top so it's visible for you because I thought I wasn't sure, maybe it is confusing a bit, but if I put it somewhere else, like here just on the page, it would be pretty confusing, like what's it for? And when I placed it here on the journals, I thought maybe it would be better. But yeah, I hope that you guys were able to find them. It was hard to see. I actually decided to add them last minute because I thought, yeah, we need a little bit more of these brighter, completely white grids because the paper overlays are so dark. So you guys would probably need this kind of grid. So that's what I decided at the end. But if I decided to do it before, I would probably just make like a separate page, and then I would make this page darker and I would just write grid or something, because I used to do that in one of the Wonder Boxes. But because I just added them last minute, I added them like this. Alright, so let's go back. Need to pick wisely when I'm picking the pen, because I already have enough elements. I mean, there's already detail on my page, so I don't want to go too much detailed, so that's why I'm not sure about this one. But I'm just going to first try it, and if not, I'm going to use this one at the end probably. Yeah, this one is nice, but I feel like I'm going to go with this one to make it a little bit more minimal. So yeah. Maybe on a different side here. My favorite way to place the pen is actually like this. It just feels the most realistic to me, but sometimes I don't like that, you know, the end of the pen, the decoration is here, so that's when I place it like this. But we'll see. I will just leave it for now and then add a couple of more things. So I want to add oh, I have an idea actually. Now I'm going to paste this and I'm going to center back so that the shadow of this notebook is on top of this, so it looks more realistic. And what I would love to do now is to maybe, I'm not sure if I should do that, but I could just remove these and then place the calendar here. I think that would be nice. I thought that this could be like a little reminder notes, but it could also be used for the calendar. So I'm just going to first find the calendar here, and then I'm going to, let me see how July looks. So here. Okay, Wednesday. So this one. Okay, so I'm just going to place it here, and then I'm going to take the pen tool and I'm going to go into here, and then I'm going to just pick this color, and let me see how it looks when I'm just removing it like this. I think it's going to be visible, but I could also just cut one part and place this part on top of this part, but still it wouldn't be the same, and I need some brushes to smooth it out. That's what I could do in Procreate. And this, if I just cut this part and place it on top here, it won't look the same. So yeah, let's go with this, and then I might do something in Procreate. But I think it's good enough like this for now. Oh yeah, I also want to write so like this, and I'm going to write here, and I'm going to place actually this one to stickers too, because I want this shadow to go on top. But what I've done here now, yeah, I need to do something different. Just remove this. I could also use the shape tool for this, but yeah, I'm just doing it like this. And then oh, this is in text. Okay, too much work. No, yeah, this is what I wanted to achieve. And then to place this on top here. Okay, now it looks better. A lot of back and forth, but yeah, I think it's pretty good like this. I had an idea for this, but then I realized it probably wouldn't work unless the calendar numbers were white. So you mean with a different sticker? Alright, so when I have like these calendars that are black, and I want it white, I just write on top, and yeah, you probably saw it in my videos. I really love just tracing the numbers and writing it myself. Okay, it's good now, so I'm going to go with this blue and then just write July here. Yeah, let's go with 1 millimeter. Like that. And now it needs just a couple of more doodles here. Alright, this is where we arrived with the cover page, and I'm going to now add some smaller elements here. So I want to add the pins here. Oh, we have the white background here, noteful. And I think I'm going to go with another pin, so the shooting star one. It has nice gold details, so because of that, you can still place it on the blue paper overlay, even though it's blue. But because of the gold details, it looks amazing. So yeah, I'm adding that one too, like that here. And I would love to have some stars. So I have one idea, something that I just remembered is this little star here. Do we have it here? Oh no, we have it for the bookmark, but not for, right? No, it's here. We have these stars. yeah, it's the journal that I'm using. So but we have, I need to remember now. Yeah, it's one of the previous water boxes. I don't have it in Noteful. So the little star is there. Maybe we can also find one here. Guess not. Doesn't matter. I feel like this one is good enough, the little bookmark star. But I thought, I cannot remember where that star is, by the way. I forget so quickly. So if you guys know, maybe, let me just check. So I included this little star in one of the products, but I'm not sure which one. This little star. I had so many star options that I wanted to include. Sometimes I include it, sometimes I don't, and yeah. Let's try and check one more thing. Yeah, I know that we have the star here, like the star, this star. Oh, here's one of those, but not the one that I'm looking for. Let's try this one. Let's just see how that looks. And where do I want to put it? Okay, stickers 1. Okay, it's pretty nice, so I'm going to add it here like a pin. Okay. It's in the March one box from 2025. Oh, really? Oh yeah, you're so right. Right. Thank you so much. Yep, it's here. You're great at this. Yeah, now I remembered. We have these two, right? I knew that it's somewhere from somewhere that we don't have in Noteful. So one of the wonder boxes that I don't have in Noteful. So yeah, that was on my mind. Okay, I'm going to now change this one because I like this one better. Something about that pretty gold in it. Yeah, I really love this star. That's why I decided to choose it for the pedal path, because I always wanted to do a bookmark with a star, and this one turned out so good that I decided to use it for the bookmark, even though we already had it for the March Wonder Box, but I think it fits so well. I used to know it all like the back of my hand, no longer the case. Yeah, I also forget really quickly. I mean, I feel like I focus on so many other things in life, like that I very like quickly forget some things. I mean, not just for this, but like in life, because I usually just focus on the emotion in life, and then like the deeper feeling of things, and I remember the feeling but I forget, you know, the things that happened. There are people who just remember everything from when they were really young. I talked to my cousin like a month or two ago, and he just told me like he remembers what he did when he was 3 years old, like in detail, and I'm just like, I don't even remember some things from last year. Wait, I didn't read this? Oh, one of these days maybe I will make a tag list for all the elements in Wonder Boxes. I forget about so many things since there are so many beautiful stickers now. Yeah, it's expanding so much. The butterfly in March Wonder Box would also go with, yeah, and I saw a couple of more elements that would go so well. I downloaded a Noteful file that essentially does that from another creator a few years ago, but then I never used it because I got overwhelmed. Yeah, for me, I just love the sticker books because they give me that feeling whenever I open them. They prepare me for what I'm going to create, and that's why I just always love going into the sticker books. Sometimes, you know, I add here, like I add the whole Wonder Box here in the collections, but it's just not the same feeling, you know. For me, I just really love to explore it through the sticker book because it just creates a different scene. It just puts me in a different mindset when I'm taking from here and just taking from the collection. I know that some people like to have everything, you know, like this or organized in a different way, but I'm just very focused on the aesthetic, and yeah, it's what fuels me in a way. So I feel like that's why I just really love always going into the sticker book here. Oh, Starry Night Spritz says, oh, I'm not sure if my question slipped through or if I missed the answer somewhere. Wait, let me check. I'm sorry, I didn't see what you wrote. I noticed that when I'm watching the replay, I noticed that I don't see many messages because, yeah, when I'm, you know, talking about something else, I just skip and don't see some messages. So sorry guys if I miss your question. It's not on purpose. How long do you work on one of the boxes? It looks like a lot of work. Hi Starry Night Fits, with your name, I'm not surprised you like the colors. Oh, when I first saw your username, It was so much fun because you said I love the colors, and I was just talking about, you know, stars, and I just read Starry Night. It's so cute that, you know, we are having this July Wonder Box and you have that username. It's super nice. So how long it takes me? Well, I don't know how exactly to count it, because it starts from an idea, and then, you know, like, it takes a couple of days to just completely decide what kind of theme, what kind of topic, what would be the main elements, what would be the setting, the cover. So I feel like I think it's really hard to, you know, have count the days, and yeah, but sometimes it just feels like every month I'm just working on the Wonder Box. I rest a little bit after the release, you know, and when I share everything with you, and then after that, a couple of days, like a week after that, I start working on the new one. So to me it feels like I'm doing it the whole month basically. That's how it feels like, you know, in my head. But yeah. I hope that I didn't miss any other questions, but you guys can ask me again. Feel free to ask again. I still use the collections for like quick use, but I do like having the sticker books because it gives me more creative vibes and a clearer picture of everything, right? Yeah. I think it's really nice when you want to do it quickly to use the collections, but there's something about the sticker books. Oh yeah, I understand. Like, it doesn't replace the sticker book, but kind of acts as a filter to know what boxes to check for certain things. Oh, that would be nice. That would actually be really nice too. Hello, Michelle. I'm so sorry I'm late, but I must have misunderstood the time. I thought it would be my time at 8 p.m. because it said Central European time, and I have art classes I keep missing for the same reason, but I'm here now. I have a question about the awards book. So you can download the awards book when you go to our website. So you can see the website on the right corner of the screen here. So right here where my hand is. And you can go to the indigohealer.com website and then scroll to the bottom of the website, and you will see a direct link to download the awards book. And then I will just share the link of today's stamp soon, so you can take that link and download the stamp and then just put it inside of your awards book. Alright, let's add a few more elements and then start doing the monthly page. And I'm wondering if the battery will die, but we will see when it does. I have a new one here. So, stickers. And I'm going to add this key here. And I'm not sure if some of you guys mentioned this while I was talking about how some people can remember so far in the past. So I would really love to know, what is like the first year that you have memories of? Do you remember when you were a baby? Okay, here. I need to find a place for the key that must be in this page. just here. And maybe I could just write July here too. Let's start again, try again. I remember the oldest memory being about 4 or 5 years old. Oh, I remember from age 3, Amrita says. I think my first distinct few are from 3 years old, but there are some other very young ones I remember. Those are fleeting and fuzzier now, the older I get. Oh wow, you guys. That's really nice. And I was dressing up as a ballerina for Halloween and I adored that outfit. So do you like remember just a few things about that age, or you remember like everything that happened that year? Like not everything, but like many things that happened that year. Because I feel like it's really hard to discern if there are some things that I remember because I remember them, or because someone told me, or because I watched a video of me or something. My mom remembers being in her crib, which is insane to me. Oh wow. Oh wow, my coolest childhood memory is being in village area with my dad, hiding behind the house pillar and looking at tiny leopards coming to our garden because they smell dogs and cats. Okay, that's wild. Just a few things. Most of mine are snapshots of a few seconds. I remember locations, what I was wearing, and sometimes people. Oh, it's so cute that you remember what you were wearing. That is wild. Yeah, truly. Wow. Okay, I need to finish this page. What I would love to add here is actually something from the May Wonder Box, and that is here. This one, I feel like the lilacs match really nicely with these blue, like purple flowers, sorry. And yeah, I feel like it could go really nicely here. So I just want a tiny little detail here for it to be not so visible, like that, and then here. So I don't want it to be too visible, I just want to add like a small blurred element. Like that. Just a tiny detail. And I think that's it for this page. Maybe I could do something with this part here, but yeah, I'm going to add the bug. That's what I wanted to do and I forgot. So that one or the other one. let's just check and see how that looks. So this one might be better, but yeah, definitely adding a little bug here. Maybe I can add another one, but no, I think, let me try. I think this one fits better because it's bright, you know, brighter than the purple one, but purple one fits, like the color fits better. Okay, I'll go with this one. I lived in a village till I was 5, so I have so many memories with my dad and with my grandma. I also remember I was grandma's medicine helper. She would create herbal medicine and people would come to her and I applied the medicine for them. Oh wow, that's also so nice. Do you still like use similar practices? Something that you learned from her? Okay, we have the cover page, guys. It's pretty. I like it. But yeah. I love how, you know, the cover page, it just sets the whole vibe of the month, of the July, of like the Wonderbox, and it's probably my favorite page to make for the setup because it just lets me go freely. There are no rules. I don't have to create a calendar or the weekly spaces for my plans. So yeah, super cool to create the cover page. I know what works on what, but I don't follow anything now because I'm in Israel and no herbs here. Sad. Alright, we need to go into the monthly page now. And we are going to use the desk setups here. So, yeah, I need to pick the desk setup. And I'm going to quickly check the battery here. Okay, there's a little bit left, not too much, but I feel like I'll just change it. Okay, let's go and create another page here. And now I'm going to use one of the desk setups. And I think I somehow really want to use some of these other grass backgrounds. So maybe I can go with this one now. So share, and then image, and then I tap on current page here. And then share, go back into Midnight Compass here, and then I'm going to just tap background and paste our background. And then I'm just going to go here to the tabs and pick a tab. I'm going to pick this yellow one and go back, and now I'm just going to go to tabs and place it here. Like that, and then turn on this layer, and now we have the background to work on. Right. We have the world card here. I think it's pretty with this setup. And then here is the star on the left. And also Nyota with the star. And maybe I should lower the opacity of this just a tiny bit. So style and like that. And now I'm going to go paper overlay, and I'm going to lock these layers so that it doesn't move. So paper overlay, and I'm going to go into the stationery here and pick one of the journals. I think this one. This is the one that I feel like looks good, even though the cover is darker. I love because it has, you know, these elements here, these ones, and because of that the cover is visible, but it still blends really nicely with the background. So I'm picking this one. So then we go into the paper overlays, and I think I'm going to go with the paper overlay and then have the monthly setup, the monthly template in white. So let me check which one to use. Maybe this one. I really want to use the overlay again, to be honest. Everything is going to be a bit darker like this, but I'm okay with that. It's a little bit brighter on the screen than it is in real life, so all of this is a bit less bright, you know, when you're working with it, because here we have the ISO and everything that's a bit higher. So I'm just going to now add the monthly template, this one here. And I'm going to write July in this spot here. Okay, like that. It's very pretty, it's very pretty. But it needs to be bigger. Okay, like this. And I'm going to write July. But this is not white. Maybe I could go, let me just change the color and do this one here. Okay. Did you guys pick the desk setups for the monthly page? So yeah, I should move the text to this one too, because yeah, to paper overlay, because I want to place stickers on top. So let's just go with stickers 1 and let's just pick a few stickers here. I'm going to add a telescope and I think this one. I'm going to add more elements, so I wanted it to start here and then some flowers. But they should be a little bit smaller. This one too. So this desk setup is a little bit darker. So once you finish your page, you can also place like a shadow on top so that your stickers match better with the background. So just so you know, that's a really nice way to make everything blend in. I'm going to create on 2 desk setups and then decide which I like better. Yeah, I forgot to actually copy and see how it looks in Velvet Garden, like copy the cover page and see how it looks in Velvet Garden. So that would be nice. Maybe I could do that. You reminded me that it's something I can do. So if I go to here, Velvet Garden, and just place everything here. Oh wow, it's so pretty. I just love the Velvet Garden. It's really pretty. Alright, I'm just going to go back to this page and try to finish it quickly. We are now 2 hours in, almost 2 hours in. So yeah, I'm going to try and do this one quickly, a bit quicker. So it starts on Wednesday, so just right. Just quickly writing the days, and now let's add more things here. So let's add the flashlight. Here, or a bit smaller, like that. And then I'm going to add I think it's nice to add it here. I really want them to be like in this area here, the flowers. But I want them to look, yeah, I will add another one here. Let's see. Oh yeah, I could add the moonflower. But for some reason, I wanted to make, I wanted to be smaller than it actually is, because I feel like it fits when it's smaller, like that. And then I'm going to do the lantern. And I'm going to add it to stickers too, because I want it on top of something that is going to be here. So like that, and then I'm going to place like papers on stickers one behind this. Let's go with some of these, maybe just this darker one. And I want this shadow to be visible so that it looks realistic, like this. Maybe, yeah. Like that, and then I would love to place this moonflower like this on top. Let's go with this paper too. And yeah, this is too bright, not this one. But I feel like this should go behind everything. Like that. How do I find my rewards that you give at the end of every live? When I watch the replay or the live, I'm not understanding that. Easiest way is to go all the way to the end of the previous live and then toggle back within the last 5 or so minutes. You'll see the link pop up in the chat at some point. Okay, I'm glad that... let me know if you can see the link of the stamp. And I'm going to also now share the stamp link. In a minute, I'm just going to add a couple of more elements and then we're ending the live. Oh, hello Bella! So nice to see you! I'm super late and forgot to set an alarm, so I'll have to rewatch. Okay, I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear how you like what we created together. I remember back to the late 70s. I was born in 1972. That's so nice to remember those days. I wish I, like remember that. Like, I mean, I wasn't born then, but I wish I was and I could now see how everything was. Oh, Adrian. Alright, so I'm going to now add a couple of more elements and yeah, I want to add one of the drinks. I think this one just fits so well with the night theme, so I just always have to use this one. It fits so well. And also this one. Maybe I could add this one too, somewhere here. And then, let's see, what else? It would be nice to have another light. I really want to see how just a slight corner of this would fit, like just a small corner of this, somewhere in here. Maybe even like this here. And a little bug, yes. More bugs actually, not only one. I want to add a couple. Because we can't have like a nighttime stargazing picnic without so many bugs, so adding them here. Oh, thank you guys for letting me know. I didn't look. Okay, I hope it wasn't too long. see. Wait, I can't actually, oh no. I can't actually open my camera because we set up the screen differently now. We set up everything differently. Oh no. Okay guys, I think I'm going to have to end the live now because if I move this, yeah, okay. Guys, I'm going to send the stamp now and we're going to end the live because everything is going to move if I move this setup here. I will have to like do it differently for next time. But we changed actually the setup here on the right, and yeah, I cannot get the battery. God. Maybe just a little bit here. But no. All right. Something to note for next time in this new setup. Alright, I'm going to send you guys the stamp link and then I will just say goodbye and I will share how I created this on the social media. Alright, so I'm going to share the stamp link here. This is the link. Let me know if you can still see me, which is at least something. Let me know if you can download the stamp, and thank you so much guys for joining me today. I'm really excited to possibly have more lives, and yeah, I say this every time, but I really hope. Did you get the link? If you want to practice troubleshoot setup, Lens and I can sit in with you for testing. No, it's okay. I mean, we just need to move this here, but if I move just the camera, then it will... Oh wait, I have one idea. I have one idea. Let me try this just quickly, guys. Okay, I hope I will be able to move it back now. All right, I think I got it. But it's very tricky and very risky for my camera to do this. All right. Okay, I think it's going to be okay now. Is it working? I hope it is. Okay, I did it. All right, we're back. It's very risky because the C stand is so high up, and I have to hold the camera with the stand, And I'm so scared to do that because the camera is very fragile. But yeah, I did it. Okay, we're going to quickly finish this. Oh wow, it's so nice to have the screen back. So what I wanted to say to Adrienne, it's just the way we set up the camera. Everything else is working as it should. But yeah, we had the camera on the left and now it's on the right. And because the battery is on the right, now you can't access the battery. I didn't think about it. Alright, so, and I'm happy that the link worked, guys. Thank you for your patience. I'm just going to add a couple of more elements. Yeah, I want to add the bugs, like I said. I was talking about the bugs and then the camera disappeared, right? It wasn't before that, or was it? I remember I was just feeling so deep into the scene, you know, like imagining myself on a really nice night picnic and imagining how like I'm watching the stars, stargazing, and then there's so many bugs out there, and I was just imagining the scene, and then I looked at the screen and it was like completely black. I was like, oh no. I didn't look at the screen at all. Completely immersed in the imaginative picnic, in the picnic scene that I imagined. Oh yeah, you got your first stamp, so nice. Oh, hello Anna, you're back. Yeah, and we just had a problem with the camera, but I managed to solve it, and yeah, I'm happy that you can see the monthly page now. This is what we created for the cover. I think it's really pretty. The flowers feel like are giving off an ultraviolet glow. I feel like everything glows on this background for some reason. Like whatever you place on top of this, it feels glowy because it's a darker night scene and everything feels like it's glowing. I really love that. So I want to add something on stickers too, which is going to go on top. So let's add this little watch here. I think just in the corner somewhere. And I think that's it. And yeah, now you reminded me that I also tried to paste it into Velvet Garden, and I think I even like it better here than in the Midnight Compass, like the cover page. What do you guys think? Which one feels better to you? I feel like Velvet Garden has just that contrast that makes it kind of prettier because we have the purple background, the purple tones on the background. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to add another one of these from the Wonderbox, May Wonderbox. So the May Wonderbox here, and I'm going to add the lilacs just to the side because I don't want it to be visible that they're lilacs. I just want it to be like a little blurred element. Like that. Just a tiny detail, and I could add a couple of cards in here just to complete the whole scene. And yeah, I think this would fit really well, but now I don't have the space for it. And yeah, I wanted to add this journal too, but yeah, already added a lot of elements. I'm just going to go with this one. And I'm moving this to paper overlay, yeah. And arrange center back because I want it completely behind the journal, like that. And then go into paper overlay. And then also this one. Alright, I think that's it for today's page. This is going to be our monthly page. So it's almost 2.5 hours and I was, it's like my camera was telling me it's enough. So yeah, this is our second page, and with this we will be ending the live stream. Thank you so much guys for coming today. I always love to just have this one live stream and then I'm always excited for another one soonish. But it didn't happen. I will let you know once I know the next date, and I hope we can do it soon. And I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you had fun with me today. I hope that you journaled a bit and that you were inspired to journal if you didn't manage to journal right now. So Wild Garden looks rich. Oh, you guys all love the Wild Garden more. I have the stamp up big on my screen right now and it reminds me of your first moon sticker book setup and those February freebie stickers that went along with it. Oh, I think, yeah, do you mean like the dreamy blue journal setup? Yeah, it can definitely feel similar. We needed an overlay with lighting pucks zipping around with their glow like the video preview. Oh yeah, I added like the light glows in the preview. You mean like in the intro? Alright you guys, thank you so much. I'm going to go and have probably dinner now, like very late dinner. But I didn't manage to eat before the live. And yeah, I'm going to end now, and let me know how many stamps you got. You can share in our Facebook group and share with others how many stamps you collected already. And yeah, see you soon and see you with the new releases and new content soon. So thank you so much guys, bye.